Yeah, there's still stuff to play for. Obviously, there's seniors that are playing. They don't want this to be their last game. They want to make it all the way to Saturday, and it's also a building experience for the younger players as well for next year.
So let's see if both of these teams show that they have something to play for. Some fantastic moves up top, and a great finish down low by none other than Lyric Phillips. So Phillips gets the easy two to get things going for the Raiders. Here comes Escalante. Cross-court pass over to Porter. Back up top, now down low. And spinning around is Kendall Gardner, but they're going to call a foul right here on the floor.
Yeah, and we saw Kendall Gardner last night. He was working hard on both ends of the court, fighting for loose balls, chasing after all the rebounds. Just wasn't quite enough for the Moquis to pull off the upset.
So Escalante will inbound. Fantastic inbound opportunity, but a missed layup that time by Corbin Young, and the Raiders will control. And a deep two-pointer from the right wing. No good that time from Kalen Tahani. Moquis come back. Now here comes Escalante, setting up their offense. It's Porter. He finds Cage Lyman in the corner, and he hits a Bryce Canyon City three to give his team the lead.
And great ball movement there led to the open three. Lyman not hesitating and shooting it.
And a three-pointer is answered on the next possession by Loren Sotzi. So threes all around for both of these squads. Down low once again, Corbin Young trying to get something going. Kendall Gardner. And a foul will be called on the floor.
Yeah, and Gardner again working hard. He's already drawn 2 fouls here against the Raiders this morning. He's going to be a monster to handle for the Raiders down low.
So another inbound play opportunity. He tried to do the same thing, but it's going to be stolen by Lyric Phillips. Phillips, diamond and dashing across. Oh, behind the back move. It's stolen back. What a steal by Race. Jenkins goes up for the layup. He's missed. Contact was made. Get their own rebound. Gardner puts it back up and in. We're all tied at 5 apiece now. Here comes Whitehorse. Ball is tipped around. Kick back out to Phillips. Phillips has got it right wing. Closely guarded right now by Jenkins. He's going to pass it back out. It's Sotzi. And it's taken away by Escalante. Here come the Moquis. How about another corner three off the side of the backboard? No good. Did way different look than what he got the first time.
Yeah, just a little rush there, trying to get it before the Raiders could close out. Just made it go a little wide.
Lyric Phillips putting some moves on. And instead it's going to be a foul that's going to go against Race Jenkins. That'll be his first.
And Phillips showing off all of the dribble moves. We know he can shoot it from deep. He's driven into the paint, trying to get his teammates open as well here early on.
So hand it over to Sotzi. Give it back to Lyric Phillips coming off left wing. Pump fakes a three. Jenkins was jumping at everything. Instead, it's Sotzi. He's going to hit a three, and he's got it to go from the Bryce Canyon City three-point line.
And Sotzi 2 for 2 early on from 3, giving the Raiders the early lead.
And Escalante trying to answer. Jenkins thought about a three. Instead, they're going to pass around the perimeter. Down low to Gardner again. Dribbles once. Puts on a move down low. Shot is up and good, but instead, shot is up and no good, and it'll be a foul called. He'll take it to the free throw line for 2.
And Gardner with a great post move there, got past his defender there, and then was able to go through the contact to draw the foul there. It looks like they're going to get danced with the foul.
Yeah, Dominic was trying to argue that Gardner's elbow was out just a little bit, but instead the foul will be called on him. So 2 for the Legacy Ace hardware free throw line as Gardner puts the first up and off the front iron. And here comes the second free throw for Gardner. It's up and also no good off front iron. So missed opportunity there for the Moquis as Whitehorse controls with an 8-5 lead. Sotzi, 2 for 2 from 3, trying to make it 3 for 3. No, off left iron. Rebound by his teammates, blocked by Gardner. Phillips dishing it down low. Layup blocked again, but they're going to call a foul that time on Cage Lyman.
And it was good hustle there from the Raiders, just not giving up on the play, fighting for the loose balls. It gets into the hands of Tahani, and then he's able to go through the contact to get to the charity stripe.
So Kalen trying to get his first 2 of the game. First one goes down and good from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. And here for a second to increase that lead to 5. Gets both of them. So 2 for 2 from the line for Kalen Tahani. And Whitehorse now leads at 10-5. Here comes Escalante, trying to get something going. It's Young. He's going to pass it out. And it's Gardner. Cross-court pass. Finds Jax Porter. It's going to go back out to Jenkins. There's Porter. Back out to Young. Young will take a 3. Off left iron, no good. Rebound to Tahani. And the shot is up and good as he's falling down. What a shot that time by Lyric Phillips.
Lyric Phillips pulling out all the moves here with 4 points early on.
Moquis trying to get something going on the offensive end, and they do as they get 5 bounces off the rim. Great shot that time by Mac Porter. And it's stolen away by the Moquis. Here comes Escalante down 12-7. It's Young, dishing, dialing, losing the ball. Gardner's got it up at the top, takes it down low. They're going to call an offensive foul that time.
Yeah, and that time Dance getting the call that he was looking for earlier in the game where Gardner just hooked him a little too much, and the ref was right there calling it right on top of it.
So we got some subs coming in the game. Caleb Joe will check in for Whitehorse, taking out Kalen Tahani. And as we've already mentioned, it's Jax Porter, the sophomore, that's in for the Moquis. So here comes Whitehorse up 5. Trying to make it 3 for 4 from 3. Instead, now he's 2 for 4. It's Sosi. Here comes Escalante. Porter, cross court, Lyman. He finds Young. 3-point attempt is up and no good. But the offensive rebound and putback is up and in. Great job that time by Jax Porter. And here goes Whitehorse going up for a shot, but instead it's going to be a travel. Picked up his feet before he put the shot up.
Yeah, just not able to keep his feet there long enough, forcing the travel call. High-tempo game here.
Yeah, this is a lot of scoring quickly. It's already 12-9. We're not even done with the first quarter yet. So here's Corbin Young bringing up the ball for Escalante. Ball is dishing around the perimeter. Back to Young. He's already shot from that place before, but instead he's going to pass it over to Lyman for a wing 3. It's no good. Rebound Sozi. They're moving it quick in transition right now. Phillips putting some moves. Crossover move. Spin to the left. Jump shot off front iron. No good. Rebound Lyman. Here comes Young in transition. Goes to the right side. It's blocked by Sozi. What a deny.
And Sosi wasn't having any of that. Just timed the jump perfectly, swatted it from behind, and was able to get the miss and start the fast break.
Phillips has got it up top. He's got a screen both ways. Instead, he's going to be double teamed. Passes it out to his teammate. Pump fake, not going to go for Dominic. Instead, it's going to be a 3. Missed by Sosi. He's now missed his last 3 attempts from the perimeter. Under 2 minutes now here in the first quarter. Whitehorse crowd getting into it. Lyman's got it in the corner. They're passing it around. It's Gardner. Gardner out to Lyman. Wide open. Wing 3 up and no good off back iron. Sozi rebound. Here comes Phillips. Transition. Pull up 3. No good. He's saying he got hacked on that one. And it looked like for a second there, Mac Porter was looking at his coach asking, hey, do we call a timeout? But Coach Griffin says, no, we keep it.
Yeah, it was a little interesting there. If Whitehorse was paying attention, they could have gotten the steal.
And Gardner's going to take a tough 2 jumper, and he gets it to go. That's his second bucket here in the first quarter.
Yeah, 4 points early on for Gardner as well, just working hard down low, but also not afraid to dish it back out if he gets the double team.
So 15-11, Dance has got it. Pass out to Sosi, back to Dance, easy layup on the left side of the basket. And that's his first 2 of the game.
And just great ball movement there from the Raiders. Finding the open man, Dance cutting perfectly in for the layup.
So besides what the scoreboard says, it should be 17-11 if I'm correct. Shot clock turned off. And it looks like the Moquis are going to milk until they get a good look. Gardner down low. On Dance, turnaround jumper. That's really tough. No good. 7 seconds. Back out. Lyman, he'll take a wing 3. Back iron, no good. Sosi controls the rebound. 1 second. Pulls from half court. That's going to be way up top. No good. But Whitehorse controls right now. They've got a small lead as we head into the second quarter. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Bryce Canyon City on the TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
Garcane Propane proudly sponsors Region 20 basketball. We are here to meet your propane needs. Call us 800-747-5403.
Love cheese? We do too. Come join our team with a generous benefit package and starting wages over $18 an hour. Are you ready to be an employee owner? Great Lakes Cheese in Fillmore is ready for you. Grow with the largest natural cheese packer in the nation. Full-time positions available for every shift. Apply online at GreatLakesCheese.com. Again, that's GreatLakesCheese.com. Wishing all athletes good luck in the tournaments and eat more cheese.
Griffin Grocery in Escalante is family owned and operated since 1967. They have a great selection of fresh produce, meats, breads, and so much more. Wishing the Moquis success in the postseason tournaments.
Welcome back to state championship basketball here at Richfield High School as we come back taking a look at that massive Sozi block in that first quarter. Just a great defensive effort, and that's probably what's keeping them in this game right now and actually have a lead.
Yeah, and it's been really good defense from both teams. Both teams, though, making some tough shots as well. Gardner down on the block, and Phillips getting creation off the dribble as well.
So Jenkins back in for Escalante, down low to Gardner. He did some work. Pass out to Young. Step back 3, left wing, no good. As it looks like Dominic Dance falls down. It will be a foul that's called against Escalante as the Whitehorse crowd cheers.
Yeah, and it was just a little too aggressive there on Gardner. That's his second foul of the day, just trying to get into position for the rebound. Dance did a good job sealing, though, and getting that position first.
So something to look out for. 14-11 is the Whitehorse lead. And a quick foul there by Race Jenkins. That's also his second of the game.
Yeah, just a little too aggressive there up on the dribble was Jenkins. The official right there calling the check early, trying to keep this game, not let this game get out of hand early with physicality.
And Gardner will check out with his 2 fouls as Mac Porter, the junior, comes back in for the Moquis. It's Phillips. He is so shifty as he puts a shot up, mid-range, gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, and he did a great job of splitting the double team there, just stepping right through it, and that's where the contact came, and they're going to actually call on the floor. He doesn't get the NBA continuation.
And that time, Cage Lyman gets his second foul. So you got 3 different Moquis now with 2 fouls. Something to look out for. Lyric Phillips in the corner again. Way contested 3. Over, no good. But guess who's there to rebound it? None other than Kalen Tahani. He gets it to go down.
Yeah, and right place, right time there for Tahani, and then was able to go right back up before the Moquis could recover.
And a 3-pointer up and no good that time from Jax Porter. But Young gets the rebound and then loses it. Phillips, long court pass to transition. Sozi, wide open underneath the basket, no good. Good contest that time as Lyman tried to recover on defense. Moquis have a chance to respond, down 16-11.
And I'd like the Moquis to try to work the ball back inside. It seems like they've been settling for some 3-pointers here since Gardner went on the bench with his second foul.
So here's Jax Porter up top, passes to Lyman. Excuse me, that's Jenkins. And it's tipped as he tries to pass it down low to Young, and it looks like we're going to take a timeout with Escalante. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Bryce Canyon Mule Days, Chrome and the Canyon Mule sale on oneaball.com and KSLSports.com.
JT Steel is a custom steel fabricator. It all began with a $2,000 job in 1983, from large projects like the BYU baseball stadium to a customer that needs an angle with a couple holes. Owner and Garfield County Commissioner Jerry Taylor wishes all teams success.
Welcome back to state championship basketball here at Richfield High School. Gallon, I believe it's time for our Fab Rats trivia question.
Yeah, let's play some Fab Rats trivia. Fab Rats is an entertaining, family-friendly YouTube channel. Email us your answer here to uhsslive@gmail.com, and the first one to email us with the correct answer gets a Fab Rats t-shirt. As there's a shot clock violation there on the Moquis, but the Fab Rats question for today's game: who holds the 1A career assist record in the boys division? Again, for boys 1A basketball, who holds the career assist record? Email us and you can win a free t-shirt.
Everyone loves those free Fab Rats t-shirts. Here's Lyric Phillips for three, no good. Young in transition. He's all by himself, tries to stop his dribble, throws it out, it's picked up. Moquis control, Lyman, three-pointer, it's good! And Cage Lyman hits his second three-pointer of the game.
Yeah, and it was good ball movement there, and Lyman, not losing confidence after missing 2 threes in a row, went right up with it, found the bottom of the net.
Lyric Phillips just can't find anything to go down from the perimeter on his end. Moquis control, now only down 2. Here comes Jenkins, setting up the offense.
And another big possession here. If Moquis can tie or take the lead with Gardner on the bench with 2 fouls, you got to feel great if you're a Moquis fan.
Here's Jax, passes out Jenkins. Lyman just hit a 3 in that same corner. He instead passes it out. Jenkins gets a screen from Mack. Tough floater, no good over the basket. Sotsi pulling it in transition. Right wing, he's going to take it one-on-one on Young. Oh, beautiful step hesitation, spin move, no good. You don't see a lot of that here in 1A.
No, I didn't think there was a chance that Sotsi was going to hold his pivot foot like he did there. A great spin move, got everything but the 2 points.
So here's Escalante with a chance to take the lead or tie the game. Jenkins has got it up top. Wild pass down low to Jax. Lyman thinks about a 3. He takes it. No good. Sotsi, once again, he is dominating down low in the paint.
Yeah, Sotsi really playing well. Might be a little undersized to be down on the block, but it's not phasing him.
Three-pointer that time. A little too far from Kalen Tahani, as now Adam Joe will check back in for said Tahani.
And here the Moquis still with a chance to tie or take the lead here.
Seem to have been in control for a lot of that first quarter, but they only lead by 2 here in the second. Here's Lyric Phillips, highly contested, hands it off to Sotsi. Sotsi, he's going to give it off, finds Elam City. Sotsi wide open, a scoop layup underneath, what a move!
Sotsi, first field goal attempt there from inside the three-point line today, and it was a doozy.
Lorenz Sotsi for 2. And that was a special one, 18-14 Raiders lead. And here comes Escalante with a response from 3, and it goes down. None other than Corbin Young for his first points of the game. Now only a 1-point advantage for Whitehorse. And it looks like another hip check will be called. Actually, yeah, it will be. And it looks like it's going to go against Race Jenkins. He's up to 3 fouls now in the game.
Yeah, and Gardner's checking back in, and it looks like it's going to be Jenkins checking out. So Jenkins checking out with those 3 fouls, but Gardner checking back in with 2.
So 18-17, Whitehorse leads. Ed City gives it to Sotsi. Phillips, pull up 3, right side, no good. A rebound up by Joe, and it's not going to go back. Gardner's got the rebound. Here comes Young in transition. He's going to slow things up. Passes it over. Lyman, that wing three he loves, but this time doesn't catch anything on the way. This is a really fast-paced game. Sosi transition. Backs it up between the legs, gets a screen from Joe. Deep two's up and rattles it in.
And Sosi's feeling it here early on, already up to 10 points here in the half.
Incredible performance we're seeing here from Sosi. Lead up by 3. Gardner backs up, gives it up to Lyman. Back to Gardner. Double teamed, spin around Jay, no good. Dominic Dance with the rebound.
And that shot didn't go in by Gardner, but I like that play from the Moquis, trying to go back inside after settling for some threes.
Dance gets the same screen that Lorenz got last time, but his shot doesn't go down. Here comes Young. Thought about a 3, picks up his dribble. He's going to pass it out. Porter down to Gardner. It's stolen away. It's Sosi. He's been a fantastic presence on the defensive side. Euro step down to the paint. Can't get the layup to go. Now here comes Young. We got a whistle. And we got a foul, and it's going to go against Sosi.
Yeah, just a little frustration foul there from Sosi after he got everything but the basket there. Couldn't quite make it all the way to Europe with that Euro step.
So just a minute and a half to go here in the first half. This game has flown by.
Yeah, it's flown by. It's been a clean game, too. Not a ton of fouls. A couple players for the Moquis in foul trouble, but for the most part, it's been a clean game and just both teams running up and down the court.
Only 4 fouls for Whitehorse. And now that'll add to that as I just mentioned their foul call.
And Gardner going back to the free throw line, 0 for 2 on his first trip, looking to get his first free throws to go in here.
So the foul will be called against Dominic Dance. And his foul will once again send Kendall Gardner, the senior, to the free throw line to get maybe his potential first 2 points of the second quarter. And he got it.
And Dance is checking out now with those 2 fouls. Don't want him picking up his 3rd foul here late in the first half.
The junior Kalen Tahani comes back in. Tahani with 2 points in both quarters right now. Gardner to cut it to 1. Can't do it. And here comes Phillips in transition. Taking on Porter one-on-one. Met by Gardner. Tries to dish it out down low. And that time it's going to be off of Tahani, who just came in. He's going to give it back to the Moquis.
Yeah, and it was the right play there by Phillips. It just caught Tahani a little off guard there, going off of his hands and out of bounds.
Phillips is an incredibly fast player. You see with all the type of dribble moves he makes, the passes he throws, the shots he puts up, it seems like he's at 110% speed right now. Here's Gardner down low, passes it out. Mac Porter thought about a 3, instead he'll pass out to Young, who gets down to Gardner. Lyman, that same wing 3, no good, gets his own rebound, passes it out to Jax. Jax gives it to Young. 30 seconds back on the shot clock. Lyman's taking a lot of those wing 3s up on the far corner. Instead, Gardner's going to post up, triple teamed. He puts it up, and he's going to call for a travel. So he must have picked up that pivot foot.
Yeah, it was a close one there. Gardner tried to go up right at the same time as his pivot foot was going, but just mistimed his jump a little bit. The official all over it.
So Whitehorse still up 2, shot clock turned off. They're definitely going to just try and milk this one. What kind of shot are you looking for right now if you're the Whitehorse team?
I think you got to run. Honestly, Phillips is your leading scorer on the season, but I think you run a play for Sosi here, who's been hot in the first half.
Phillips dishing, Diamond, it's scoring!
What do I know?
What a play that time by Lyric Phillips. 1 second to go. Wild 3-point shot is up and no good, and that will take us to halftime. It's Whitehorse that leads 22-18. We'll catch you with the SUU halftime report on the other side of the break. This is Championship Basketball, brought to you by the Garcane Propane on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
It's time for championship basketball, and Lamb Excavating, located in Orderville, Utah, wishes all teams the best of luck in the postseason. Lamb Excavating can help you with all of your excavation needs, from gravel to chip seal and any other excavating. No job is too big or too small. Give Darwin and the boys a call, 435-648-2318. Now let's play some ball. Are you tired of winter and ready to ride? We invite you to the Bryce Canyon Mule Days. Join us in Tropic, Utah the first week in May for guided mule rides, vendors, food, and fun, featuring arena events including ranch sorting. Then Friday night, a live concert featuring Bren Hill. And the premier Chrome in the Canyon Mule Sale on Saturday. Learn more at BryceCanyonMuleDays.com, and we will see you there.
You like car shows? Well, let's supersize it as trucks from all over come for you to enjoy at the Panguitch City Truck Show. It's a family fun event on the 4th of July weekend. Friday night is the light show on Panguitch Main Street from 8 to 10:30 p.m. Saturday, the show will be at the Panguitch City Park from 10 to 4. Truck registration is $75. We support all truck drivers that make our communities better, so why not show off their trucks? We wish all teams success.
And we know drinking underage isn't good for your brain. Oh.
Welcome out to the SUU Halftime Report. SUU has a free health clinic, counseling, and mental health resources. We just saw the Whitehorse Raiders take a 4-point lead over the Escalante Moquis 22-18, thanks to a dominant performance from Lorenz Sotzi.
Yeah, Lorenz Sotzi's been dominant, as you said. He had a couple threes early on and then also started getting some baskets inside as well. He's leading the way with 10 points for the Raiders. He's already up to a season average.
Escalante seemed to be a little bit frazzled there in the first quarter, seemed to be a little bit more composed in the second. They've got 2 3-pointers from their leading scorer, Cage Lyman.
Yeah, Lyman's been great. He is in foul trouble, though, so he had to sit out that last part of the second quarter. And I think that was part of the reason why the Moquis offense struggled a bit there in the second quarter, was they were battling the foul trouble from Lyman and Gardner.
Yeah, Gardner was able to put a really big post presence there, especially in the first quarter. Then he got into that foul trouble, came in late in the second, made a little bit of a run for his team. What do you think that they need to do in the second half to maybe get a lead?
Yeah, I think you got to work inside out. You've got Gardner. Gardner has the advantage down low and force the Raiders to double or triple team him on the block, and then you can take those outside shots. It seems like at times the Moquis are just settling for the outside shot before they try going inside.
And on Whitehorse, usually the talk is around Lyric Phillips, a fantastic shooter, but it seems like in the first half he does have 6 points. He's the second leading scorer for his team, but it just seems like he's forcing a lot of things, especially from the perimeter.
Yeah, just forcing a lot of things, but credit to the Moquis defense, too. They're not giving Phillips anything easy. They're chasing him off the three-point line. We saw yesterday he broke the 1A state record for three-pointers made in a season, and they're just not giving him the option of getting open three-pointers, whether it's on ball or running off the ball. The Moquis are following him and chasing him off that three-point line.
So both of these squads are coming off of really big losses there in that first round. What is it like mentally to come back from those? Because now you're in a really tight contest where they're scoring a lot more than both of them did in that first game.
Yeah, I think it's almost easier coming back once you're in with the consolation bracket because you're playing earlier in the day, so you don't have to sit on it all night and wait all day for the next day. You wake up and then they drive back here and are playing a game, so it's easy to put yesterday in the rearview mirror, not look back, and just focus on what's ahead of you.
Fantastic analysis. Looking forward to the second half. This has been your SUU Halftime Report. Ready to soar with SUU. Check them out at suu.edu. On the other side of this timeout, some second half action. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by Zions Bake on KSLSports.com.
Imagine a cool winter sunrise with the sound of skates gliding across smooth ice, adding to the soundtrack of winter in Bryce. With the unveiling of the Bryce Canyon Ice Ribbon. The ice ribbon offers a meandering path with music echoing through the pines. Ruby's Inn provides crowd-pleasing activities that include ice skating, snowshoeing, and cross-country skiing, with equipment rentals on site. Book now at rubysin.com.
At State Bank of Southern Utah, we're not just your bank, we're your partners in financial success. With personalized service and a commitment to your goals, we're here for you every step of the way. State Bank of Southern Utah, where relationships matter.
This is the moment. You're here. Where you belong, you belong, you belong.
Windy Mesa Studios in Panguitch is your local source for personalized and custom printed products. From wholesale items for your gift shop to custom framed or gallery wrapped canvas pictures, we have you covered. Contact us at 435-618-0014.
At State Bank of Southern Utah, we're not just your bank, we're your partners in financial success. With personalized service and a commitment to your goals, we're here for you every step of the way. State Bank of Southern Utah, where relationships matter.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
Blackburn Propane is a family-owned company. We've been in business for 31 years. Full-service propane company servicing all of central and southern Utah and parts of Nevada and Arizona. We don't just service one, we service all. Brown Brothers Construction offers a wide variety of construction and excavation services. We offer standard and decorative colored concrete to south central Utah and northern Arizona. We are excited to announce our concrete pumping service to Kane County, Utah and Coconino County, Arizona. We look forward to our next pour with you. Brown Brothers' success is a direct result of our dedicated and talented employees. If you're looking for a fun and fulfilling employment opportunity, join our team today. Everyone at Brown Brothers Construction wishes all athletes the best of luck in the postseason.
Bryce Canyon City is your destination for adventure. Cruise the miles of scenic trails on e-bikes, ATVs, horses, mountain bikes, or on foot. Let us take your breath away with a stunning array of winter activities, the rodeo, shopping for memorable souvenirs, world-class stargazing, and of course, the majestic Bryce Canyon National Park. Make Bryce Canyon City your next stop for an unforgettable adventure. All the amenities the city can provide. Visit bryceCanyonCityUT.gov.
The Bryce Canyon Half Marathon course takes you through the iconic red rock that is abundant throughout Bryce Canyon country. Also enjoy the 5K or Color Me Fun run. Register today at BryceCanyonHalfMarathon.com. Race is scheduled for the second Saturday in July. Color Country Lodge boasts classic craftsmanship and unmatched comfort. Our exceptional hospitality and rustic decor make Canyon Country Lodge the perfect place to relax while experiencing the beauty of Escalante. Wishing the Moquis success. Are you visiting the Escalante Slot Canyons, Calf Creek, or traveling Highway 12? Mark your GPS for Cotham's Phillips 66 and Subway Sandwich Shop for your supplies and fuel. Wishing the Escalante team success. Register now for the Escalante Canyons Marathon or the 5K run at EscalanteCanyonsMarathon.com. Run through the majestic scenic Highway 12, experiencing the Hogsback, Calf Creek, Escalante River, and vistas that will take your breath away even more than the run. Escalante City, home base for an unmatched outdoor experience. Visit the Escalante Petrified Forest State Park, Calf Creek Falls, Hole in the Rock, Peekaboo Slot Canyon, and White Hollow Reservoir. Escalante City, unmatched beauty and adventure.
Fab Rats is an entertaining YouTube channel based in beautiful southern Utah. Paul, Michelle, and the crew showcase major and minor fabrication builds, off-road adventures, family fun, and much more. Check them out on YouTube and subscribe today. Are you looking for ways to protect your agricultural-related investments from lack of precipitation and market downturns? We are the Ag Experts. Our team specializes in PRF insurance, LRP insurance, and ranch insurance. Give Chad a call today to learn how you can protect your calf check from the market downturns and your livestock range from drought. Don't get caught at the bottom of the cycles. Choose the experts. Choose us, your agriculture insurance specialists. Call Chad Lyman with Tyler Jeffson Associates at 435-633-5981.
Welcome back to state championship basketball here at Richfield High School. As we have the Whitehorse Raiders that lead the Escalante Moquis 22-18 in the first round of the consolation bracket. Just starting some second half action. Nate Thatcher alongside Dallin Richards, who's also going to be simultaneously doing our camera work for the first part of the second half.
It's going to be an interesting experience, so don't blame me for camera work.
Phillips tries to take a three. Wide off the backboard, no good. And Gardner will control for the Moquis. Lyric was making a lot of those during the halftime break, but just can't seem to get one to go down in live play.
Yeah, and still good defense there from the Moquis, always having a hand in Phillips' face there, and then Gardner crashing the defensive glass to get the rebound.
So here come the Moquis. There's Porter, gives it over to Young, trying to get down to Gardner down low. Dance has 2 fouls, as well as Gardner. There's the matchup. Gardner, pass out. Porter, thought about a three, doesn't take it. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Down low, no one knows where to get it, and instead it'll go to Tahani. Out to Tsotsi. Had a fantastic first half with 10 points. Takes it out around the right wing. Back to Lyric Phillips, struggling right now to shoot from the perimeter. Instead, he'll take it down low. Layup is up, no good, but he'll get the foul.
Yeah, it was a good move there by Phillips, and I like that to see that from Phillips too, not being able to hit the outside shot, so drive it all the way in. You know the Moquis are going to be overly aggressive at the three-point line, so it opens up those driving lanes.
A lot of times when you have your usual perimeter shooters that aren't making it, it seems that it's easy to get things going if you just see a ball go through the hoop. As he sees one go through the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Yeah, it's the easiest way to get back into a rhythm if you're not hitting shots from the outside. Drive, either you see a layup go in, or in Phillips' case, you draw the foul and get to the free throw line.
So he'll try and make it 2 for 2. And he can't. Off back iron. Will he get his own rebound? No. It goes to Lyman. Out to Young. Moquis down 5, but with the basketball. Setting up their offense. Once again, Gardner's going to go up in the post, but he trickles down baseline. Lyman's got it up top. Finds Jax. Down low. Tries to get a turnaround jumper. No good. Gardner gets the rebound. Puts it back up. Also not good. Rebound goes out to Whitehorse.
Yeah, that was a good move there by Gardner. Just wasn't able to get the layup to go, but still crashing hard on the offensive glass with those 2 fouls.
Dominic Dance is putting some moves on the defense as he gets the layup to go down.
Dominic Dance might as well work at Baskin Robbins. He's scooping that one up and in.
That's a good line right there. I love it. All right, now here comes Young. Dishes it back outside. It's Porter. Porter's asking for some help, doesn't get it. It's Lyman. 2 Moquis players down low, and it looks like Coach Griffin doesn't like what he sees. He's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. This state championship basketball brought to you by the Bryce Canyon Half Marathon on 1aball.com and KSLSports.com. Welcome back to state championship basketball, coming out of a Zions Bank timeout. For big-time banking with a home team feel, Zions Bank is for you. Nate Thatcher alongside Dallin Richards here as we just hit the under 6-minute mark here in the third quarter. Escalante with the ball, down 7. They get it down low to Gardner. Up top, Young. He's going to take a contested three-point jumper. No good. Lyric Phillips rebound. Up ahead, Tsotsi. Layup in transition. No good.
And a good move there by Sosi going for the fast break. Just wasn't able to convert the layup. The Moquis did a good job getting back on defense.
Here comes Escalante. And Tahani goes down, but Jax will take a deep shot. That also doesn't fall. Ball is just being stripped around, controlled by the Raiders. Here comes Phillips. Phillips dishing baseline. Tsotsi, deep 2. Front iron, gets his own rebound. Layup left side, also no good. And controlling the rebound is Mac Porter. Here comes Porter, bringing it up for the Moquis. Escalante still looking for their first points here in the second half.
And both defenses coming out here early on, fighting with aggression.
Jax had a wide open look right there at the basket, but doesn't get anything to fall. And it's going to go to Whitehorse, even though Escalante fans may disagree.
Yeah, Escalante fans thought they were going to be able to keep the ball there, but the officials saw it differently, had a better angle than I had, per se.
So Race Jenkins will come back into the game with his 3 fouls, replacing Cage Lyman. So a little bit of a press here from the Moquis, but Whitehorse breaks it. And it looks like it's going to be a travel call. Yep, that's a call that you'll see a lot as people try to move with that pivot foot, but it seems like they just pick it up just a little bit as they try to make their move.
Yeah, and it seems like because you grow up watching the NBA and LeBron James, Giannis Antetokounmpo, they can get away with that. Here at the high school level, the officials won't let you get away with an extra step.
So Dallin with a little call out to the NBA refs as Escalante takes it on their offensive possession. And Jenkins, a contested 2, he gets it from the free throw line. His first points of the game.
Yeah, and that was a good move there by Jenkins. Got to the free throw line and was able to step past the defender and get the floater to go.
Here comes Tsotsi. Big first half, quiet in the second. Lyric, tough, 3-point jumper. Right iron, no good. Again, it just seems like he's pulling those jumpers up a little quick.
Yeah, and I think he knows that he has to get him up quick to get a clean look at it, but it's rushing him just a bit.
And the shot by Young is no good, but the putback, how about that by Jax Porter.
Yeah, it was a good putback there. Right place, right time. And I liked him going right up with the shot while he was still in the air rather than going back down to the Raider defenders.
And a crossover move. Beautiful by Dance to get the 2-pointer.
Dance is dancing all over the court there, getting the step-back jumper to go.
He leads his team in the second half with 4 points. Up to 6 on the game. 5-point lead. Jax Porter, he'll take a 3. No good. Gardner put back up and in. Kendall Gardner seems to control that paint today.
Yeah, Gardner, when he's been on the court, he's been dominant as he picks up the deflection there as well, hustling back and forth to get back on defense.
Chance to cut this to a 1-point deficit or potentially tie the game. Porter got it right wing. Gets a screen from Porter as well. Oh my goodness, what a layup. How did that go in?
Little Houdini action there for the Moquis, going up and under the backboard and in.
Whitehorse only up 1. Floater no good that time by Dance. Tahani goes up. That shot no good. And now Escalante with a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, and that was good defense there by Gardner. Kept his arms straight up. Tahani tried to go through him, but no foul was given as Gardner stayed straight up and down.
Here's Jax Porter. He's having a phenomenal third quarter right now. 4 points. Down to Gardner, out to Young. Back to Gardner, but it's too high. Taken by Tahani. Excuse me, that's actually going to be taken by Adam Joe. Phillips trying to get something going. Takes it, splits the double team, and gets the floater to go. We've seen some fantastic shots in the third. Timeout. And we'll take it with them. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by SUU on TeamHive.live, KTT 8.1, and KSLSports.com.
Celebrating over 80 years of service, Garfield Ready Mix and Bryce Valley Builders are proud to sponsor 1A Basketball. Providing quality concrete to Paiute, Kane, Garfield, and Wayne counties, the mutters at Garfield Ready Mix are the best around.
Garcane Propane proudly sponsors Region 20 basketball. We are here to meet your propane needs. Call us 800-747-5403.
Welcome back to State Championship Basketball here at Richfield High School, and what a game we're seeing right now, Dallin.
Yeah, it's been great back and forth. Replays coming left and right from both teams. Step-throughs, crossovers, you name it, we have it. It's been a fantastic game, and it's not been lack of defense. It's just been both offenses making tough shots.
Two-man show for both of these squads here in the second half. It's Lyric Phillips and Dominic Dance for the Whitehorse Raiders, and then for the Escalante boys who are looking to make a run, it seems to be Jax Porter and Kendall Gardner who are getting things done.
Yeah, and I like what the Moquis have been doing. They're not putting Gardner in the middle of the paint like they were in the first half. They're having him on the baseline and then running him on the weak side so there's not as many defenders and he's able to cut in and get some easy baskets that way.
So the Moquis now have a chance to cut this deficit back to 1 point or potentially tie here, as Mac Porter brings it up for Escalante. He'll get a screen from Young, left side, pass it out to Jax Porter. Out to Young, right wing 3, down to Gardner. Gardner's going to get a contested 2, up and in. It's that two-man show.
And Gardner knew that Dance had those 2 fouls, so he couldn't play as aggressively down on the block and went right up and over him.
Sotsi had a wide open look at a 3. He airballs. It'll go back to Escalante. So now the Moquis have a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, and that I know Sotsi was open there, but I don't know if that's the shot that head coach Evan Grant wants there that early in the shot clock. Up only by 1, you don't need to rush into a 3-pointer.
Sotsi had 2 in the first quarter, hasn't hit a perimeter shot since. And the 3-pointer no good that time by Porter. Fight for the ball right now. Bodies on the floor. Whitehorse calling for a timeout. And they're going to give it to him. We'll take it with them. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by Harwood and Reese Construction on KSLSports.com.
Mom, we're going to Sam's.
Somebody shut the door.
Welcome back to State Championship Basketball here at Richfield High, coming out of a Zions Bank timeout. For game-winning banking with a home team field that helps you stay in the game no matter where you are, Zions Bank is for you. So the Moquis have had a few opportunities to take the lead, but it seems that Whitehorse will still control right now, up 1 with just under a minute and a half left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and neither team letting the other go on a big enough run to pull away in this game. But it's just been back and forth. You'll see each team go on a quick 6-0, 7-0 run, but then the opposing team just answers right back before the lead gets out of hand.
It's a 2-man show right now for the Raiders. Dance and Phillips have all of their team's points, all 7 in this third quarter. Here come the Raiders. It's Phillips getting a screen, going down low, takes on a triple team. Beautiful pass down low to Adam Joe, who finishes with the easy layup on the left side.
Yeah, and Phillips split the double team with an amazing gyro step and then found his teammate down under the basket for the easy lay-in.
So now Moquis down 3 once more. Young over the top down to Gardner, dishes it up to Porter. Porter out to Jax. Jax baseline drive, it's good. He's having a fantastic third quarter, up to 6 now.
Yeah, that was a great baseline drive there by Porter and went in over the contestant of the Raiders, getting the layup.
Lyric Phillips, he finally gets a tough 3 to go down at a crucial moment. What a shot from the Bryce Canyon City 3-point line.
It was a great shot by Phillips. We've been seeing it all night, just tough 3 after tough 3, but that hasn't altered his confidence at all, going straight up for that one.
Jax coming back to answer, under 10 now. It's stolen by Tsotsi. There's 4 seconds. He's moving. Lyric Phillips, deep 3 from the logo. It's good! It's good! What a shot from Lyric Phillips! And the Whitehorse Raiders take a big lead going into the fourth. We'll see you on the other side of this timeout. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by Bryce Canyon Car Show and Canyon to Canyon Family Bike Ride on 1aball.com and KSLSports.com.
Love cheese? We do too. Come join our team with a generous benefit package and starting wages over $18 an hour. Are you ready to be an employee owner? Great Lakes Cheese and Fillmore is ready for you. Grow with the largest natural cheese packer in the nation. Full-time positions available for every shift. Apply online at GreatLakesCheese.com. Again, that's GreatLakesCheese.com. Wishing all athletes good luck in the tournaments and eat more cheese.
Griffin Grocery in Escalante is family owned and operated since 1967. They have a great selection of fresh produce, meats, breads, and so much more. Wishing the Moquis success in the postseason tournaments.
Welcome back to State Championship Basketball here at Richfield High. Taking a look at that Lyric Phillips 3 at the buzzer in the third to take a 7-point lead. That might be the best shot of the last 2 days here in Richfield.
Yeah, and it was a perfect there. Sosi gets the steal on the defensive end and then finds the shooter for the Raiders in Phillips and pulls up from the logo at the buzzer. Steph Curry stared it down.
Steph might say, hey, sharpshooter, how's it going? It seemed like Escalante had some momentum as Gardner goes up, tries to get a contested jumper, no good. Ball's bounced up and around. Somehow, Race Jenkins gets it. Back to Gardner. Falls back around. Corbin Young gets it. Drives baseline. Floater up. No good. But it's going to be off Whitehorse, and it stays with the Moquis.
Yeah, good defense there from the Raiders, opening up here, not allowing any dribble penetration into the paint and keeping your man in front of you, forcing up a tough shot there. Unfortunately, it just went out of bounds off of the Raiders.
Escalante needs something big, but a high pass falls its way right to Sosi in fast break transition, and he'll get fouled on a shot attempt by Jax Porter.
And Porter did a good job getting back on defense, not giving Sosi the easy layup as it looked like it was going to be a one-on-none fast break. Instead, making Sosi earn it from the charity stripe.
So Lorenz Sosi at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. You can find them at 159 Main in Panguitch. He gets the first one to go. Believe it or not, that is his first point here of the second half.
Yeah, Sosi held down the scoring front in the first half until Lyric Phillips could heat up, and did he heat up in a hurry?
He hits both. Momentum has completely swung. 9-point lead for the Raiders. Down low, Gardner. Finds a cutting Jax Porter. He's loved that right side. Doesn't make it, but he's going to be fouled. And it looks like the blocking foul is going to go against Caleb Joe. This will send Jax Porter to the free throw line for 2. So if you're Escalante, you're down 9 now. What's the best way to come back from this as Jax hits the first shot?
Well, it's going to start on the defensive end, forcing the Raiders into tough shots and then getting the defensive rebounds, not giving him multiple chances at the basket. But I think you've got to start double-teaming Phillips now that he's seen a couple shots go in.
So at City and Tahani come back in for Whitehorse as Porter misses the second of his 2. Goes 50% from the line on that trip. Tahani wasn't expecting it in transition, but he corrals it. Sosi pulls up from 3, no good. Gardner tracks down the rebound, but then is stripped away. Lyric Phillips, he's on a heater. It continues from 3. Lyric Phillips from downtown.
Yeah, Phillips is feeling it. You could see it on that one. Turned around with his hand in the air before it even went into the basket.
Escalante's just got to get something going if they want to stay in this. Gardner, Jenkins, he's got a 3. Air ball, no good. Tahani's got the rebound. Here comes Sosi. Lyric is dashing. You can just see Jenkins is on his tail. Gets a screen. Pull up, contested 3. Off the iron, no good. That was a heat check right there.
Yeah, and I think that's one that you can be okay with if you're the Raiders. Let Phillips shoot it while he's feeling it.
It was those shots that they were missing in the first half, but then Lyric just made 3 straight. As they're going to take a timeout, we'll take it with them. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by Garfield Memorial Hospital, TeamHive.live, and KTT 8.1 at KSLSports.com.
JT Steel is a custom steel fabricator. It all began with a $2,000 job in 1983, from large projects like the BYU baseball stadium to a customer that needs an angle with a couple holes. Owner and Garfield County Commissioner Jerry Taylor wishes all teams success.
Welcome back to State Championship Basketball here at Richfield High, coming out of a Zions Bank timeout. For banking that helps you power forward, Zions Bank is for you. Dallin, we haven't had an answer yet to our Fat Brats trivia question.
No, we haven't. Again, it was who holds the... I got to go back to it. Who holds the 1A career assist record for 1A boys basketball here in Utah? If you email right now before the 5-minute mark in this game, Kalen Parsons from 1997 to 2001, you could win a free T-shirt.
I got a pretty good feeling that if you send that in, you win a free T-shirt.
Again, Kalen Parsons. Email us now at uhssalive@gmail.com and get your free T-shirt.
If you've missed a lot of our second half action, it's Lyric Phillips who has let Whitehorse get up to a big lead, but it's that man right there, Kendall Gardner, who has tried to keep his team in it.
And it's been a battle with the seniors here in the second half. Gardner for the Moquis and Phillips for the Raiders. Neither one of them wanting their final season to end today.
Gardner steals it from Phillips, but Young throws too high of a pass in transition. And Coach Griffin is yelling at Young to get back. They got to put some high pressure now as they find themselves down 9 with under 6. So some of the Moquis found themselves in foul trouble in the first half, but nothing going as of right now. And there's another bad pass for Whitehorse. It'll go back the other way.
And just a little too rushed there for Whitehorse, trying to break that press from the Moquis. Just a little too fast there and a little too wide for the outlet pass.
So here comes Escalante. Young thought about a deep 3, won't take it. It's Jenkins. Pump fakes back out to Young. Down to Gardner. Splits the double team. And they're going to call a foul down low, and it looks like it's going to be going against Lyric Phillips.
Yeah, just grabbed a hold of the jersey there, downloaded Phillips. Though luckily for the Raiders, only his second foul and only the second team foul here in the fourth, so no foul trouble yet for the Raiders.
Gardner knows how to make some moves down low. Young, corner 3, no good. Rebounds, batted around. None other than Kendall Gardner who grabs it. Jenkins, back to Young. Going quick. Floaters up, no good, but he's going to go to the free throw line, I believe, for 2. I think they will call it on the shot.
Yeah, and Young did a good job there. Again, we've seen a lot of Euro steps through double teams and step throughs and drawing fouls off of that, and Young's getting rewarded going back to the free throw line.
So here's Young from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Looking for his first points here of the second half. And can't get it to go off the right side. So they've gone down to Gardner consistently to try and keep this into single digits. But besides that, what other player do you think has to step up the most if they want to get a lead?
I think it's hard. I think you got to go find a way to get Lyman back involved offensively from the three-point line. Hasn't hit a 3 yet here in the second half.
Escalante couldn't have that. 2 misses from Young from the charity stripe. And a pass is tipped by Porter in transition. It'll stay here, though, with Whitehorse as Jax Porter checks back in.
Yeah, Mac Porter nearly got the steal there for the Moquis. It goes out of bounds, though, but it allows the Moquis to set up a pressure defense here in the half court.
So here's Sotzi. Lyric Phillips has it now. He takes a screen, double teamed. He's going to be fouled from behind, and I believe that'll be the 4th on Race Jenkins.
Yeah, and we'll see here who they give it to. It is going to be Jenkins, his 4th. But that's how aggressive you have to be when you're chasing Phillips off the ball, off those screens there at the three-point line.
Reminds me of how defenders used to have to guard James Harden from behind. As Phillips dashes to the hoop, doesn't get his layup to go. Rebound out to Jax Porter. Ball tipped back. Still tipped back. Found by Whitehorse somehow. And timeout will be taken by the Raiders to save it. We'll take it with them. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by Legacy Ace Hardware on 1aball.com and KSLSports.com.
It's time for championship basketball, and Lamb Excavating, located in Orderville, Utah, wishes all teams the best of luck in the postseason. Lamb Excavating can help you with all of your excavation needs, from gravel to chip seal and any other excavating. No job is too big or too small. Give Darwin and the boys a call, 435-648-2318. Now let's play some ball.
Welcome back to State Championship Basketball here at Richfield High School, coming out of a Zions Bank timeout. For banking designed to help you score more, Zions Bank is for you. Nate Thatcher alongside Dallin Richards here as the Whitehorse Raiders lead the Escalante Moquis 42-33, thanks to the Lyric Phillips masterpiece here in the second half. Raiders have the ball here, trying to extend that lead to double digits. So let's see, right wing finds Phillips in the wing, no good. And it looks like it's going to be off of, they're going to say Escalante. It's going to stay here with Whitehorse.
Yeah, and just everyone crashing the glass, not able to get control of it before it goes out of bounds. I think Phillips was surprised, though, at how open he actually was there on that last three-pointer.
So Sotzi goes over to City. Phillips once again from 3. Oh, an ankle breaker. Thought he got fouled there as Jenkins ran into him, but nothing's going to be called. Steals on the inbound pass and gets the layup to go. What a move that time by Lyric Phillips. A masterclass. And then a blocking foul and one on the other side for Mac Porter.
Yeah, just a great move there. Porter going right into the basket. Realized when he caught the inbound, nobody picked him up once he crossed half court, so went all the way into the paint for the lay-in and one, and getting to the free throw line. Do you know what else you could get for free, though?
What?
You could get a free t-shirt if you email Kaylin Parsons to uhsslive@gmail.com before the end of this game.
All right, hopefully there's an audience member out there who wants a free t-shirt. Let's see who wants this game more. It's Dominic Dance who misses the floater. Escalante recovers. Now we're under the 4-minute mark. Still a single-digit game. Young in transition, puts it up, somehow gets to the basket in 3 steps and gets the layup to go.
The amount of English on that shot from Young there to get it to roll off the back of the rim and in was spectacular.
Lead down to 7. And now it's Sotsi for 3. No good. Escalante controls. They can cut this deficit even further down.
And still 3.5 minutes. Plenty of time for the Moquis to just run their normal offense.
Porter thought about a 3. He was open. Doesn't take it. Instead, it's Jenkins. A massive jump down low, and he's fouled on his attempt. It's Sotsi. He seemed like he flew for a second.
It was almost like in the movie Like Mike, when the kid just jumps up in Michael Jordan's shoes, thought he was getting all the way up there, but it was a great jump stop to get back to the free throw line.
Well, after Race Jenkins went on a magic carpet ride and we were a part of his world, he's at the free throw line for 2. Makes the first. 3rd point now for the game. Now Adam Joe will check in for Kalen Tahani for Whitehorse. Another big free throw here from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Second one for Jenkins. It's good. So this lead has been trimmed after it got up to 11. A 6-0 run by Escalante cuts it to 5. Lyric Phillips doesn't know where to go with the ball, just throws it back. There's 2 people there. It's Sotsi for 3. It's going to be short. Tries to save it in bounds is Ed City, but they don't, and so Escalante has it.
Yeah, and it was good hustle there. I think the Raiders, though, up by 5. You don't want to milk the clock all the way down, but you don't need to rush into those 3-point shots with 28 seconds on the shot clock.
Young, deep 2, also short. Jax Porter there to get the rebound. Putback is up and good! The run continues. It's a 1-possession game!
And I don't know how Jax Porter was able to get that shot to go up and in, but nonetheless, he gets the putback.
Here comes Whitehorse. It's Sotsi driving, floater up, rattles out, no good. And then Joe goes up and he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, and again, the Raiders rushing into shots here, shooting that one with 30 seconds left on the shot clock. It was in the paint, but before that putback, you can still slow things down. Wait until you get a wide open shot, or it gets down to about 15 seconds on the shot clock.
So Mac Porter got his first foul as Adam Joe misses his first free throw from the charity stripe. So we're only at a 1-possession game right now. At one point, this was 44-33, but it's an 8-0 run by Escalante, who controls on the second miss as well. They can cut it to 1 or tie it. We've seen this before. It's Young, down to Jenkins, under the basket. What a move! Out to Mac Porter, floaters up, no good. He gets his own rebound, goes back up again, wild shot, and it's going to be off Escalante back to Whitehorse.
Yeah, and it's been a good look there, just couldn't get that one to go, as the Moquis are going to call a timeout here.
It'll be a full one. We'll take it with them. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by SC Broadband on 1aball.com and KSLSports.com.
Are you tired of winter and ready to ride? We invite you to the Bryce Canyon Mule Days. Join us in Tropic, Utah the first week in May for guided mule rides, vendors, food, and fun, featuring arena events including ranch sorting. Then Friday night, a live concert featuring Bren Hill. And the premier Chrome in the Canyon Mule Sale on Saturday. Learn more at BryceCanyonMuleDays.com, and we will see you there.
You like car shows? Well, let's supersize it as trucks from all over come for you to enjoy at the Penguin City Truck Show. It's a family fun event on the 4th of July weekend. Friday night is the light show on Penguin Main Street from 8 to 10:30 p.m. Saturday, the show will be at the Penguin City Park from 10 to 4. Truck registration is $75. We support all truck drivers that make our communities better, so why not show off their trucks? We wish all teams success.
Welcome back to the state championship basketball here at Richfield High School. Nate Thatcher alongside Dallin Richards coming out of a Zions Bank timeout. For big time banking with a home team feel, Zions Bank is for you. 2:20 left. Whitehorse leads by 3. Just a few minutes ago, they led by as much as 11. What are you doing if you're Whitehorse?
Yeah, I think you've got to slow things down here. I think that timeout favored Whitehorse just as much as it did for Escalante, who called it, because now the Raiders can slow things down as they nearly turn it over there. So
rushing it just a little bit, but Escalante, they want to get back into this one. Take their first lead in a long time. Here's the Raiders, and it's a foul, and it looks like it's going to be called down low. It's going to go, oh my gosh, it's going to go against Race Jenkins. He's out of the game. That'll do it for Race. He only has 4 points, but it seems like his defensive presence and some of his playmaking abilities on the offensive side is what has given them this little run right here.
Yeah, Jenkins, he didn't do a lot of scoring, but his defense was great. He was crashing offensive rebounds and dishing out to his teammates. A tough way to go out there for the junior, but still giving Escalante a chance here.
Lyric Phillips for 3, no good, but the Raiders control their own rebound. We're under the 2-minute mark. Cage Lyman subs in for Race Jenkins. Here's Lyric Phillips. He was on a heater at the end of the third and beginning of the fourth. Can he get back to his shot-making ways? Splits the double team on a floater and gets it to go. He is unstoppable as he's making his own highlight reel.
Yeah, Phillips jumped from way outside the paint there through a double team and was able to get the layup to go in. Just amazing control of his body there in the air.
Gardner down low, spin move, finds a cutting Young, 2-point attempt is good, and they're still in this one.
And that was a great assist there by Gardner. Went up like he had been all day with that hook shot and instead dumped it right off for the easy assist.
Whitehorse not wanting to waste any time. A crazy pass attempt by Phillips goes off the backboard. Once again, a chance to cut it to 1 or tie. Lyman, corner 3 for the tie. No good. Jacks to Gardner. Gardner goes up, and now they'll call a foul. No, they'll call a jump ball. They're going to call a jump ball. It'll go to Whitehorse and with 50 seconds left.
The Escalante fans in disbelief here, but it looked like from here, it looked like it was more all ball than anything. So jump ball there, but Escalante will get the next jump ball here in the last 47 seconds.
Can the Raiders put this out of reach? Sotzi, far sideline back to Lyric Phillips, the man of the hour. Pressured high by Jax Porter. He's going to get a screen from Dominic. He doesn't take it.
5-second call.
And a 5-second call. It's going to go the other way. Oh my goodness. 32.5. Shot clock off. A chance to tie right here for Escalante.
Yeah, and just Phillips, it looked like, didn't notice the official had started that 5-second count, and then it was too late by the time the Raiders realized it.
Here's Gardner, out to Lyman for the tie. Front iron, no good. Gardner up. It's good. It's a 1-point game. Timeout, Escalante. We'll take it with them. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services and Chad Lyman on KTT 8.1 and KSLSports.com.
And we know drinking underage isn't good for your brain.
At State Bank of Southern Utah, we're not just your bank, we're your partners in financial success. With personalized service and a commitment to your goals, we're here for you every step of the way. State Bank of Southern Utah, where relationships matter.
Imagine a cool winter sunrise with the sound of skates gliding across smooth ice, adding to the soundtrack of winter in Bryce. With the unveiling of the Bryce Canyon Ice Ribbon. The ice ribbon offers a meandering path with music echoing through the pines. Ruby's Inn provides crowd-pleasing activities that include ice skating, snowshoeing, and cross-country skiing, with equipment rentals on site. Book now at rubysin.com.
Welcome back to state championship basketball. Nate Thatcher alongside Dallin Richards. Escalante has come back, cut this deficit to 1, but on that last Whitehorse possession, they got a 5-second call. A lot of viewers or listeners probably know what that is. You want to explain that to them?
Yeah, so what in high school and college, if you're dribbling the ball and there's a defender closely guarding you near the half-court line, you have to move the ball or pass it or start your drive within 5 seconds. Otherwise, it's a 5-second call and it's a turnover as Whitehorse calls the timeout to get out of the double team.
So Escalante makes a successful trap in the corner. Whitehorse calls the timeout. We'll take it with them. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Lamb Excavating on teamhive.live and KTT 8.1 and KSLSports.com.
This is the moment. You're here. Where you belong, you belong, you belong.
Coming out of that Zions Bank timeout. Zions Bank. For game-winning banking with a home team feel, Zions Bank is for you. So 13.7 left on the clock. Whitehorse has possession. They're up 1. So obviously the Moquis need to foul. No one else was really in foul trouble besides Race Jenkins, who already fouled out. So what do you do right now if you're the Moquis? Do you try to foul, or are you going to try and keep them from crossing that half-court line first?
So with 14 seconds left, you can't go for a 10-second call. It wouldn't leave quite enough time, but there is enough time on the clock, only down by 1, where you don't have to foul on the inbound. You can be aggressive, try to go for a steal. Maybe you get the steal without getting a reach-in call, and then you can get an easy fast break layup for the lead.
So let's see if the Moquis plan comes to fruition. It's Whitehorse ball. Lyric Phillips has put on an absolute highlight reel here in the second half. Can it continue? We've got a little bit of a conversation between the refs and the head coach of Escalante, Kevin Griffin, who's in his second season.
Yeah, and it looked like Escalante coach was wanting to get clarification that the Whitehorse player cannot move there on the baseline since it's coming out of a timeout and not off of a made basket.
So here we go. And it's stolen. Escalante has a chance to take the lead. Down low, it's Porter. Layups up, no good. Gardner has it, rips it around. It's a jump ball. 6.2, it stays here with the Moquis. They have a chance to win.
Yeah, this play has to go to Gardner on the block here.
And here it goes. Out to Lyman. Pump fakes. Shot clock going down. It's stolen. It's stolen. Lyric Phillips has it. Time is going to run out, but there's going to call foul. They will call foul. Game's not over. Very interesting.
And they are going to call it. No foul.
Lyman pump faked a 3. He wasted a lot of time. You can see he's extremely emotional right now with his teammates. They're trying to surround him. And something's happening. They're actually calling the game over. Is the game over? I think they're saying the game's over. They did. They called it over. And that'll do it. A fantastic finish, a crazy finish, as Whitehorse wins 46-45. We have to break this down as we come back for the for the Ruby's Inn post-game report. We'll catch you after the break. This is state championship basketball brought to you by the University of Utah, teamhive.live, KTT 8.1, and KSLSports.com.